Hello everybody, my name is Jodelyn and welcome to my video presentation on ghrelin. So we're going to define first what is ghrelin. Ghrelin is a multifaceted gut hormone that activates its receptor, growth hormone secretagogue receptor or the GHSR. It is famously known as the hunger hormone. It is derived from preproghrelin, which also generates a second peptide called obestatin. Variants of ghrelin are associated with susceptibility to obesity. Ghrelin is the gastrointestinal peptide hormone discovered in 1999 by Masayu Kojima, Kenji Kanagawa, and colleagues. It is an endogenous ligand of the growth hormone secretagogue receptor, the GHSR1A, which is capable of stimulating growth hormone release from the anterior pituitary gland. And now we're going to talk about the functions of ghrelin. So ghrelin, it is a stimulatory effects on growth hormone release, food intake, and fat deposition. It regulates glucose homeostasis by inhibiting insulin secretion and regulating gluconeogenesis or glycogenolysis. Ghrelin is a signaling decreases thermogenesis to regulate energy expenditure. It improves the survival prognosis of myocardial infarction by reducing sympathetic nerve activity. It prevents muscle atrophy by inducing muscle differentiation and fusion. It regulates bone formation and metabolism by modulating proliferation and differentiation of osteoblasts. And we'll talk about central and peripheral actions of ghrelin. It is stimulation of gut motility and gastric acid secretion, modulation of sleep, taste sensation, and reward-seeking behavior, regulation of glucose metabolism, suppression of brown fat thermogenesis, modulation of stress and anxiety, protection against muscle atrophy, and improvement of cardiovascular function. So what regulates ghrelin release and thus ghrelin interact with other hormonal systems? So ghrelin secretion in humans is under major stimulatory control by acetylcholine, mainly via a muscarinic mechanism. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter playing a major role in the control of gastroenteropancreatic exocrine and endocrine secretions. Moreover, it had been recently emphasized that the cholinergic system and ghrelin secretion are likely to be linked by a functional relationship. So leptin and ghrelin exert important roles on body weight regulation, eating behavior, and reproduction, acting on the central nervous system and target reproductive organs. So leptin and ghrelin and the receptors are involved in reproductive events such as gonadal function, embryo development, and embryo endometrial interaction. So we're going to talk about the site of ghrelin production. Ghrelin production begins early in life and has been detected in embryos, placenta, and uterine fluid, indicating a role for ghrelin in embryo implantation and intrauterine growth of the fetus. So ghrelin cells have been detected in the human fetal gastrointestinal tract in the gastric mucosa and duodenal villi. Ghrelin protein is present in all major regions of the human stomach, with oxyntic glands of the gastric fundus and body being the major sites of ghrelin production. Ghrelin production mainly occurs in the gastrointestinal tract and as such could be affected by the development of cancer. So ghrelin in irritable bowel syndrome or IBS is a cluster of gastrointestinal symptoms characterized by abdominal bloating, altered bowel habits, pain and discomfort in the absence of clearly identifiable organic disease. So patients with constipation predominant IBS had significantly less ghrelin producing cells, and patients with diarrhea predominant IBS had significantly high ghrelin positive cells in the oxyntic mucosa compared to normal controls. IBS does not radically alter systematic ghrelin levels. Local production is altered, which may have paracrine effects on the surrounding tissue, resulting in altered gastrointestinal motility. Now, I have the diagram here about the ghrelin receptor-mediated signaling. So the ghrelin R was originally discovered to induce calcium release during investigation of its growth hormone-releasing properties. When the endogenous ligand ghrelin was eventually discovered, more thorough studies of the signal transduction properties demonstrated ghrelin R-dependent elevation of the phospholyphase C product IP3. Ghrelin has also been reported to activate other downstream signaling pathways such as camp response element CRE, mediated transcription in a dose-dependent manner, presumably through GAQ, as CRE can be activated by calcium calmodulin kinase. So I hope you enjoy my presentations. Thank you.